So this is my garage space that we have converted into our daycare room. Since it's been Christmas break, this room has turned into the play area for all of my nieces and nephews and all of our other company that's come over. So without further ado, let's get on with the video.
So this is going to be a clean with me video to hopefully give you a little bit of cleaning inspiration. I'm basically going to be putting my playroom back together. I took a little over a week off for Christmas break, so I'm taking down all of our Christmas stuff and kind of putting all of our other centers and packing them up so we can put some fresh new centers in. So as soon as I get done clearing up all of these spaces and cleaning all the centers, I'm basically taking them completely down except for the centers that always stay up. I'll be filming a video of the centers that I set up, and I'll be loading that up soon. And one of the centers that I'm going to be setting up is going to be a pizza center. I will be putting up another video with a little bit more detail as to how to create your own pizza center if that's something that you're going to be interested in. Be looking for that video. And make sure and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to be notified of future videos. You're going to be seeing me just putting my pegboard back together. I took this whole entire wall down for Christmas to set up for Christmas decorations, but I also turned my pegboard into a donut wall. If you haven't checked that video out and you're interested in making a donut wall of your own, I'll put a link in the description down below. The other side of my daycare space. I'm going to be taking off all of the toys and basically getting everything cleaned up. You'll notice that I'm using bleach. I have to use a certain bleach solution per licensing regulation rules, so that is why I'm using that, but it also definitely gets things nice and clean and gets rid of all of the germs. Now this is just a mattress pad that I actually have 2 of these in my playroom. It gives the kids somewhere to sit. I used to do some of our naps in here, but we do our naps in the other room now. But it needs to be a wipeable surface in case the kids have any accidents, so being able to clean it has definitely been a plus, but I would definitely do things again the same way next time if I had to, because it's kind of saved my life being able to clean it so easily. So as soon as I clear out some of these toys, I'll be putting that mattress pad back. I also have it so that underneath the mattress pads, if you lift up that board, it's some additional storage. Anytime you can fit storage in even an unconventional space is definitely a great thing if you have a daycare, especially if you have a very small space. So now I'm just getting rid of a few of the toys and putting them back in storage. I like to rotate my toys. It kind of keeps it more interesting for the kids. This is just all of the kids' laundry that I wash. I wash them every Friday. Right now they're touching because they're freshly cleaned and no one has slept on them, but normally you'd have to store them all separate from each other in individual bins. Comment down below if you'd be interested in me filming a daycare room tour video where I go over different spaces in my daycare room, how I rotate things, store things, and even organize things if that's something that would help you. Or even comment down below any other video requests that you have. So if you're wondering why I'm folding a million little white washcloths, some of them have seen better days, but I assure you they are clean. I used them for cleaning up paint, basically any kind of mess, but also in my state you have to have single-use washcloths or paper towels, so we go through a ton of these. So I definitely had to designate some of my laundry room space for these white washcloths, but it's definitely made it so much easier having one place where all of the white washcloths get thrown, and then I can bring this container up and down the stairs as needed. Door I definitely wanted to install in my daycare space because this is a converted garage and there isn't a whole lot of natural daylight. There is some windows at the top of our garage, luckily, but having natural daylight kind of makes all the difference. But having that be a big glass door definitely gives you a lot of little fingerprints. Now, normally all these little white papers are not facing that way. I turned them around just for the privacy of the kids. You'll notice in my playroom I have a lot of these little half walls. On this half wall I wanted to put a little counter there. It's a lot lower, that way it fits my little daycare chairs and it fits the kids' size just right. So you hear me talk a lot more in my daycare centers video that's coming up on how I kind of rotate through these tubs, but I'm basically just taking down the grocery store center. It's got a little thrash since we had our Christmas parties and all my nieces and nephews have come in here and played. So I'm basically just cleaning it up and taking the whole center down and getting it ready for our pizza center. And you'll notice that I got my little buddy here helping me clean up the mess. Now I do a pretty good clean on either Fridays or Saturdays, usually every week. But anytime I take down a big center like this, I definitely want to get the space nice and freshly cleaned because of all the little germs that are in the daycare. This piece of furniture that I am spinning around, I had my husband make this for me because it makes it really easy to set up different centers and just kind of move it into a different configuration based on what center I am setting up for that day. So it's definitely made things a lot easier and helps me be a little bit more creative, being able to flip it around and just help me transform it to something else. I had my husband come in just to make sure that everything was nice and secured. It gets moved so many times, it's nice just to make sure that it's safe for the kids. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you some cleaning inspiration for you in your home or your daycare or preschool. Make sure and hit that subscribe button so that you can see the future videos that I upload, and thanks for watching.